Morning! Welcome back, everybody. Well, this is the last nice day. It's going to be 30 degrees all day. We got a group of cows caught. We're going to wean some calves, booster some calves. That's what's happening on Ranching Sodak. So yesterday afternoon, evening, we brought them in and we got them locked over in that lake pasture. So we came right across the road here and we got them locked right up there. So I got to put this wire back up and then I'm going to let these cows over there, that group will just get the gate open and run a bale across and get them out into here. Those cows ultimately need to keep going that way. So we're probably kind of doing a little shuffling right now before we get started, but let's put this fence back together. Not a gate. I just take these springs apart and then I just put them back together. Just gotta stick the wire back in there and tighten up the wire. Well, I got that put together. One of the reasons we don't shut the gate, so yesterday we brought all those cows across the road. I don't shut my gates for the pasture where they just came from for two reasons. If we had somehow missed a cow or a calf through the night, they'll smell their way where the cows left and come out and they'd be on the road or trying to get with the cows. The other reason is if those cows would have broke out last night, if your gate was closed, they'd come out on the road, they'd hit that closed gate and they'd start going back and forth on the road or around. And if the gate was open, they'd just go right back in their pen or in that pasture. So I've learned over the years, had a neighbor that had a wreck, maybe 5, 6, well, probably 10 years ago now. A bunch of calves did that. Got out and got on the highway in the fog and killed about 30 cattle, wrecked some vehicles. It was a big mess. So leave your gates open. If you move cows, leave them open for a day where they came from if you can. Might save you someday. All right, let's get this bale and move these cows. Oh, my GoPro might have went or stopped there, but anyways, I locked these guys out of water. It's been melting enough. They've been drinking off the ground, the melt, but they walked right by that bale and they're heading to the water tank, so kind of thirsty, I think. That's all right. All right, let these guys have a drink of water, and then we'll lock them up with these calves. I'm gonna go put those feeders down. So let's do that. We're gonna bring the pairs up into here, and I don't want the cows eating them feed. It's gonna be all positive talk today. That can be fine. Good girl, Sassy Pants. Great job. Positive vibes today, folks.
Emotionally and
emotionally.
friendshiply and lovingly.
My back is bad.
It's not about
Good work,
back.
girl. You're doing great. Come on, horses. Tuck these guys away. No, there's nothing on that side. Oh, we got a calf here. There's nothing on that side, girl. Oh, darn it. I didn't see that calf. There you go. We got a little thin layer of salt all over everything. This is our calf gate. Once I take this panel off, then the calves slip underneath. This group is all young cows, so they're smaller and faster and a little bit not as confident to come by me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this big panel and I'm gonna lay it actually horizontally chained to this gate to make like a roof and see if that helps prevent some of the cows from slipping underneath there and lets the calves go underneath the first part and then slip underneath. So changing once again, we'll try it for a while and see if it makes a difference. Addison Ranch, go check his channel out. Brett gave me a shout out saying a lot of his cows are small. Well, it would work when they were young, but he runs a lot of Coriani cows. They get to be the same size as the calf come fall or weaning time. So you'd have to, I think his cows, you could use a hot wire because they're all pretty well hot wire broke, and that's what we use this fake taser wire with, you know. That does help keep the cows, it stops them for a second, but not these young ones. So anyways, let's flip this thing up. Take 43. All right, we got a panel now horizontally, giving it makes it look a lot more solid to a cow, but a calf looks like this. Looks pretty open. Got this fake rope back up here, slow the cows down. I almost think we could move this rope back farther, but it's too short. Have to get a different one. I wonder what would happen if we moved it back. I don't know. Let's just try this one. Let's try it like this for now and see what happens. Let this salt do a little more work before we get started. And of course, all we're gonna do is let the cows back, and the calves are gonna work their way down here. Every time I see a calf come at me, I just bump them to the left. They go down, they kind of get hung up in that little funnel and then work their way into that pen. All right, we're ready to start. The cows are gonna come by through here. I'm gonna just let cows by me. Calves gonna go down that way, and then the cows will go here, and there's kind of a little like a plinko board off of Price is Right where they're gonna go around and then back, and then they'll be nose to nose with their calf, or they can go out to that bale, but they won't be able to come back here without doing a little ziggity zag. So here we go. All the girls are gonna do is go to the very back of the cows, talk and walk back and forth, keeping the whole thing kind of pushed this way. Gate worked good. My rope got loose, so that was kind of good and bad. No cows got in this time. All we have left is the ones that won't come through the gate, so we got one more little batch. Tighten this thing up. Actually, raise it. I think we still got a clean record. No cows underneath this. Last few renegades. So now we'll put these cows that we just sorted off, and they're gonna come right out here where those cows that we just let across the road went. And that'll get them away from the building and the facility. While we work those calves, it's just a lot more relaxing to not have all those cows bellowing in your ear right next to you. So we'll kick them down here over the hill. And then when we get the calves sorted off, they'll come back up in here, and then they'll be nose to nose for the next couple days right there along that fence. So we'll take them up over the hill and roll this bale out, and that'll keep them busy for a little bit. I hope the girls are chasing them cows out. I don't see any action up there. Or so we got these guys, or I got them over here about, short quarter of a mile away from the corral now. They'll be back, no doubt, in an hour or less, and be down at this gate, but they won't be right up in our face, and it'll be a little quieter for a while we work in the calves. I think it's kind of bittersweet for the cows, you know, they're sick of the calves being with them, but yet they also want their babies, you know, too. So you kind of see on their faces, they're happy and sad all at the same time. Kind of like sending your kid off to college, I guess. You're happy to move them in, then you kind of cry when you go home. But we all get over it. Everybody, these calves will be doing good, and the cows will be gaining weight, so it all works out. Secret weapon showed up. Doug. Was he on the phone in there, or is he just meditating? I think he's probably mentally preparing for what's about to happen. All right, so what we're gonna do is I need to sort about 55 to 60 head off of this group. The small one and then the medium-sized one. So anything that's small or medium is gonna get pulled, and only the big boys are gonna go and girls are gonna go out in the big group. What we did last time was we brought about 20 up in here, and then we would look at that group of 20 and pick out, 5 or 4 to 7 out of each little pack of 20 of the smaller sized ones. Do it that way. Red one's a big. That's a big. Here's some small. Little. a big here. Watch your back. Stay up there, you guys. Kind of left you hanging there. We got everything sorted and now we've had dinner and we're gonna attack it. I think I'm gonna work the small calves first, keep them separate from the feedlot calves that are here, and then ideally we'll sort a couple trailer loads of them calves that have been standing here, take them over to Jim's and settle them in over there today. That's the plan. And then of course all these big ones that we sorted off are gonna just go right on out and around and get added to that other 120 some that are out west right now. So that's the intended game plan. We'll get the cattle and move them in here, but you guys can watch the girls get ready. People have been watching you.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
Been talking.
So we got the first, I think there was 60 in that group of pull-offs, the medium size and small ones. So these are all the big ones left. And there should be around 90 left here, 80, high 80s, if not 90. So we'll go ahead and bring them in and start up. You guys want to hang here and watch them go in?
Bring a dozen.
And let 6 in at it, and then another 6? Yeah, I think the boys did that.
This 12 will fit in that tub just And if some of them are already starting to file.
All right, now these are just gonna go right on out, and then they're gonna meander on back, and they'll be able to go through the green gate. Once we get them all worked, then they'll be destined to just head right on out and hang with the buddies out there. So if you guys are just showing up, that's a remote controlled gate on the back there for the tub guy. And then this dog and that gate, remote control driven, replaces a man alongside this alleyway. So we've kind of went away from having someone you can watch it all happen. So that gate is remote controlled. Once some cattle come in the alleyway, then he'll be able to just shut it, and then this dog kind of keeps them moving. But I should probably board up that first 6 foot. Well, this one's dead too, this battery. That was a little snot kiss.
These are dead?
Don't know.
You don't know?
All positive today, wasn't it?
Mostly you're doing pretty good.
You're naughty.
Enjoy it.
I did enjoy it.
See, it's more fun to be nice.
She didn't get in trouble today, neither did I. All right, we're done. 150 right on the nut there in this bunch. So we'll go let these big ones out. And these are gonna stay in this pen, but I wanna bed it, put some bales in the feeder. And then these cattle that have been in the feedlot, I wanna sort and pull a couple trailer loads off of them, take them over to the other farm, because they're done weaned and settled in, and I'm gonna start building a group of cattle over there at the other place. So, but I'm gonna run out of daylight. Some of that might be happening in the dark, or I might have to postpone till tomorrow, see how I feel. Ferropiece works too. It takes a half hour for it to kind of set in, or 20 minutes, but once it's in, we're kind of working. They drop their heads down and they stay pretty chill. We'll let these guys back out here. And sorting them helps too, because you get all the big cattle together, and big cattle seem to be calmer than the little fiery one, I think. So that definitely changes their So I got the feeder gates open. We are in the pen where the cows and calves spent last night. A few acres on the backside of the trees. They go right through this lane, and they're gonna be out with those other calves that were weaned a week or so ago, 10 days ago. So my guess is if I come out there with the pickup, some bales, come in here with a bale, go through this gate, some of those weaned calves will follow me, commingle with these calves, teach them how to go back. It's usually how it works. This is actually just a single strand hot wire that goes into my trees, but I never have any trouble, knock on wood, get in here, because they just want to go up this lane. We'll see if these guys will even follow us. Hey guys, here Millie. No, Millie, no, no! Come here, dummy. No, Millie. Brrr! Ah, who knows? No, we're out here with the weaned ones. I got a couple bales on. We'll put one in their feeder, and then we'll roll one out in that alleyway into the lake pen. Hopefully they'll lure each other out here. because there's 2 big windbreaks out here blowing tomorrow or whatever. I want them to know about that. But they'll figure it out. They'll commingle here in a minute and get her figured out. Can't see your hand in front of your face. It's all foggy. See about 120 yards is about all you can see. Nice. So they're following me in here, and see, it's kind of fun for them to come and check this out. And then these new calves, like there's a new one, he's like, well, what's going on? And they're like, welcome to the show, big boy. You're in the big boy group now, buddy. So we'll get a couple bales rolled out in here. I don't want to feed them up by the fence in that water tank because I want them to go there to drink, say hello to their mom, but this is where the feed's gonna be, around that corner and back out. That's where the feed's at, and they gotta learn that. If you feed them by the mom and there's water and feed there, then they're not gonna wanna come out this way, so. Get these guys to follow us over the corner here. Put a little hay up at this corner, and then they'll be good to go around here. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put just a little tiny bit of hay up right by the water tank, like a small core of this bale, right by this water out here. So for a while, these new calves don't know this water exists. They keep going back to that tire tank. But if I put a bale over here and then they figure this water out, it's way shorter. So then they'll just start staying here. We'll just leave a little 400 pounds of hay right there, 300-400 pounds of hay. And yeah, we'll be good. Let's check the water and then better go feed some cows, bed that pen down. And just brings the water up to the top and then it runs back down. This bale's not very good. It's kind of moldy, really moldy actually. Huh. Well, it'll be here for a while. Well, I got another bale on. I got Sassy in here, but can't see nothing. It is what it is right now, boys. We got to keep doing our stuff, but you guys can't see it when I do it anyway, so I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let Sassy Pants send you off. All positive.
Jeez, you're gonna run me over.
Uh-oh. About got her pinched up there in the gate.
Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise, she says. Come on, girl. You're doing good. Nice work. You look nice. Hot babe.
Ranching.
Ranching.
Pay attention.
Shut it and hop in. Feed you guys over the hill again so you follow us over and be quiet. Naughty girls. Pretty nice looking cows there, Matt. Get in there, babe.
Okay.
Send them off.
Ciao for now.
That's not what we say.
What do you say, Matt?
You know the rules.
Thanks for watching us
No.
here at Ranching
No,
Sodak.
that's not the outro either.
It's so dark in here, you can't see anyway. Go ahead.
Oh my god. Thanks
Okay.
for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. That's what you have to say.
I know that. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.